Hello students, welcome to the next lecture of breathing and exchange of gases, and in this lecture we will discuss about the pulmonary air volumes or the lung capacities. Yes, so here we are going to discuss about pulmonary air volume, or we can say that the lung capacities. Clear? So here we are going to discuss about these things. First of all, we are going to discuss about the tidal volume. Clear? These lung capacities or the pulmonary air volumes can be represented by their abbreviations also. Means the tidal volume is generally represented as TV. Clear? So here we are discussing different types of lung capacities. So here the first one is the tidal volume. First capacity is tidal volume, and this is represented by the abbreviation TV. Now, what is the tidal volume? Mainly, the tidal volume is the normal volume of air which is we are going to inhale and exhale during the normal breathing or during the resting time. It means in resting time the normal inhalation and exhalation. Due to this process, we are going to inhale how much air inside the body. That is the tidal volume. It means this is the normal volume of air which is inhaled and exhaled during the resting time. So, what is tidal volume? The volume or the normal volume. Here we are writing about the normal volume of air during normal inhalation and exhalation. At resting time. Clear? So it is the volume of air. Normally, how much amount of air is going to inhaled and exhaled at the time of resting position, and the value of tidal volume is approximately 500 milliliter. So you have to remember the value. This is 500 milliliter. This 500 milliliter is divided into two types or into two categories, because out of these 500 milliliters, all the amount of volume doesn't get inside the lungs or the alveoli. Out of these 500 milliliter, about 350 milliliters reaches up to the alveoli, reaches to alveoli of lungs, and rest of the 150 milliliters remains in the respiratory tract, The tract is having some dead space inside it, which is called as anatomical dead space, or which is also called as, and the volume is called as dead space volume. This 350 ml reaches to the alveoli. This is called as alveolar volume, and the space which remains in the volume of air which remains in the tract, it is present inside the anatomical dead space. The space is called as anatomical dead space, and the volume of air in this space is called as dead space volume. It means out of 500 milliliters, only 350 ml is reaches up to the alveoli, and it is only available for the gaseous exchange, and about 150 ml is present in the dead space of the anatomical space. Clear? That's why it is called as dead space volume. Clear? So this is the tidal volume. Second one, we are going to discuss about the inspiratory reserve volume. Here, this is tidal volume, and secondly, we are going to discuss about the inspiratory reserve volume. Second one is second lung capacity. It is inspiratory reserve volume, and the abbreviation which is used for it is IRV. Now what is the meaning of IRV? IRV means the volume of air which can be taken in forcefully during normal inhalation condition. Clear? The amount which gets enter in the body of air during normal inhalation, that is the tidal volume. Clear? This is the volume which can be enter in the body during the resting position. But IRV means the volume of air which can be taken in forcefully. After normal breathing, there is a space present inside the lungs in which forcefully we can inhale more air. Clear? नॉर्मल ब्रीदिंग के बाद फोर्सफुल ब्रीदिंग के लिए भी हमारे लंग्स में स्पेस प्रेजेंट होता है. नॉर्मल ब्रीदिंग के बाद हम फोर्सफुल भी इनहेलेशन की प्रोसेस कर सकते हैं, और उस टाइम पर जो स्पेस बॉडी में प्रेजेंट है, हमारी चेस्ट कैविटी में प्रेजेंट है, दैट इज द IRV. It means IRV or the inspiratory reserve volume is the volume of air which can be taken in forcefully after the completion of normal inhalation. Okay? So it is the volume of air which can be inhaled or taken in forcefully after normal inhalation, and the amount of this is about 200 milliliters, 2000 milliliters to 3000 milliliters, or we can say that 2 to 3 liters. Clear? So this is the amount. You have to remember this amount. Now this is the approximate amounts, and you have to remember all these things. Clear? So this is the inspiratory reserve volume. Now the third one is inspiratory capacity. The third lung capacity is inspiratory capacity, and the abbreviation which is used is IC. It is the capacity of lungs in which normal process of inhalation and exhalation, the normal volume of air, that is the tidal volume, and the forceful inhalation, the sum of both of these is called as inspiratory capacity. It means हमारे lungs की जो capacity है, normal inhalation exhalation की capacity, that is 500 ml of air can be filled inside the lungs during the normal process. But in forceful inhalation, some amount of air also gets enter inside the lungs. So the sum of tidal volume and IRV is the lung capacity. क्योंकि lungs में space था, लंग्स की कैपेसिटी थी और एयर इनहेल करने की तब ही तो हमारे लंग्स ने और एयर को इनहेल किया. सो दिस इज द लंग कैपेसिटी और इट इज कॉल्ड एज inspiratory capacity. So it is the sum of TV and IRV. Clear? So it is the sum of tidal volume and inspiratory reserve volume. The volume value of tidal volume is 500 ml. The value of inspiratory reserve volume is 2000 to 3000 ml and its sum is about 2500 to 3500 ml, or we can say that 2.5 to 3.5 liters. Clear? So this is the value of inspiratory capacity and this is the amount of inspiratory capacity. Next, the ERV. ERV means expiratory reserve volume. Okay? So here we are going to discuss about the expiratory reserve volume. Now, what is the meaning of expiratory reserve volume? Here is expiratory reserve volume and it is written as ERV. What is expiratory reserve volume? Expiratory reserve volume means the volume of air which can be forcefully exhaled after a normal exhalation. IRV means the volume of air which can be forcefully inhaled after a normal inhalation, and expiratory reserve volume is the volume of air which can be forcefully exhaled after the normal exhalation. So here is, this is the fourth one and it is the volume of air which can be forcefully exhaled after a normal exhalation. Clear? So this is called as ERV or expiratory reserve volume and its value is about 1000 ml to 1500 ml. It may be 1000 ml to 1500 ml, but the average is 1100 ml. This is the average. So we are considering the average value. Clear? So this is the expiratory reserve volume. Next one is the vital capacity. Clear? So next lung capacity is the vital capacity. Fifth one is the vital capacity and this can be written as VC. The abbreviation which is used is VC, means vital capacity. Now what is the value of vital capacity? It is the sum of TV, IRV and ERV. What does it mean? It is the sum of tidal volume, inspiratory reserve volume and expiratory reserve volume. This is called as vital capacity. TV means the amount of air which is going to inhaled or exhaled during the normal process at the resting time. IRV means the forceful inhalation. Okay? The amount of air which get inhaled forcefully during a forceful inhalation after completion of the normal inhalation. And ERV is the volume of air which can be forcefully exhaled after a normal exhalation. So the sum of all these three is called as vital capacity. Clear? So we can write the definition like this: the volume of air forcefully exhaled after forceful inhalation. Clear? So what is the meaning of this statement here? The volume of air which can be forcefully exhaled after forceful inhalation. Clear? So this is the vital capacity, and it is the TV, ERV and IRV sum. What is the value of TV? TV means 500 ml. IRV means approximately, IRV means 2000 to 3000 to 3000 ml, plus ERV, we are taking the average value, that is 1100 ml. The total is about, if we are taking this, then the total is 3600 to 4600 ml. Now, or average, we are going to take about the 3500 to 4500 ml, or we can write this 3.5 to 4.5 liters. Clear? So this is the vital capacity of the lungs. Clear? Next, and the important thing, that is called as residual volume. Clear? So next lung capacity is the residual volume. Here we are going to study about residual volume. As the name indicates, residual means after forceful exhalation. Here is the sixth one, that is residual volume, and it is written as RV. Residual volume means the volume of air that remains in the lungs after forceful exhalation. After forceful exhalation, some amount of air is also remains inside the lungs. That is called as residual. Residual means बचा हुआ. ठीक है? तो residual क्या है? Residual means forceful exhalation के बाद भी हमारे lungs के अंदर कुछ amount of air बचा हुआ रहता है. That is called as residual. So this is the volume of air that remains inside the lungs after forceful exhalation. Yeah, so this is the residual volume, and its amount is about 1500 ml. Okay, so its amount is approximately 1500 ml. The next capacity is functional reserve volume. Clear? Or the functional residual volume. Here is the functional residual volume, and it is represented as FRV. Now, what is the value of this FRV? This FRV is the sum of RV and ERV. It is the sum of RV, means residual volume, plus ERV means expiratory reserve volume. So the sum of RV, it means the residual volume which gets present inside the lungs after forceful exhalation, and ERV means the air which is getting exhaled after forceful expiration या forceful exhalation. Clear? So that is the functional reserve volume, and its value is about RV means 1500 ml. RV means 1500 ml plus ERV means 1100 ml. It is approximately 2500 to 2600 ml, or we can say that 2.5 liters. Clear? So this is the functional reserve volume. Here we are getting completed the 7 types of lung capacities. Some lung capacities are still remaining. About that capacities we will discuss in our next lecture. Clear? Thank you very much.